What's up everyone? Ed here, and today, a very long time coming, we have how to draw, that's right, Mega Lucario himself. Yes, this one makes noise. I got him from Toys R Us not too long ago. Yep, that one's awesome. And I also got this Mega Lucario I got for Christmas. I have a lot of Mega Lucarios, don't judge me. Alright, now I have been promising this for a long time, and I'm so happy I could finally fulfill that promise and teach you all how to draw an amazing Mega Lucario. So, we're gonna get right into this awesome video. Gonna start off here with his head. Gonna make two triangles across from each other. Gonna be his ears. Down like that. Then we're gonna keep going down until about right here. And we're going to make a point, almost like a triangle if you would. And repeat that process except going upward. And what we're gonna do is connect the two here with a curve. And boom, basic outline of his head. Now, gonna do things a little out of order here. Well, first I'm gonna do his little ear design. Just two triangles with 2 points going up. And next we're gonna do his face design. Now I say out of order only because I usually like to do the full head before I do the face design, but I really want to do the face design. So just two lines down here, curve up here, curve here, and repeat process here, and here, and just meet down right here. Alright, so basic outline of the face. Next come the eyes. Just gonna be some curved up triangles on their side. Second verse, same as the first. Just curve that up. Okay, that actually looks scary now. It's okay though, because that's what he's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a terrifying Pokemon that's gonna bash your face in. Alright, next up we're going to add some detail to them eyes. Gotta add a curve here, and we're gonna make two triangles here and here. So this is his face, it's done. And now we're going to get to his aura sensors. At least that's what I like to call them. As far as what they actually are, I don't know. I cannot grasp the awesomeness that is Lucario, guys. I'm sorry. Honestly though, I know I've said this a lot, but for case you those who don't know, Lucario was actually my first favorite Pokemon before Zoroart came out. And it's not that Lucario became any less of my favorite Pokemon afterwards. It's just that Zoroart was so cool when I first saw him. Just an illusion Pokemon with the strongest special dark attack that only he could use. Oh man, that was amazing. But it's almost like Lucario's not my second favorite. Rather that he's more or less he's tied with Zoroark. Just because I have a history with Lucario. Like even before I was into Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Before I was really into Pokemon, I played Smash Bros. Brawl with Lucario, and I just thought he was amazing. So I did some research on him, started watching some of the stuff with him. Now granted, I never really watched too much of the Diamond and Pearl anime, but I did watch the clips with Lucario, and I love the Lucario movie. It's one of my favorites ever. So we just drew, look at me, talking and didn't even explain what we did here. So we drew his aura sensors here, two short ones, two longer ones, and you draw curves here around the tips of them, and there you go. That's his main face and head outline. Next up, we going to do his little neck fluff or neck fur. Don't know what it's actually called. Don't judge me. Just gonna be two wavy or spiked up triangles here. Now for this, is not really much of a wrong way to do it. You could have it flowing in many different directions. It's just what you mostly prefer. Now right about here, we're gonna draw upward. to right about here. Then we're gonna curve down. I just wanted to get this part out of the way to use as a reference, but we're gonna go back to that. So we're gonna draw down here a bit, and I'm slowly curving. Slowly but surely making an almost 90-degree curve here. And it's gonna go right about there. And from about this point, gonna draw downward to finish off, not finish off, but to make more form of his body. And now from right about here, we're gonna follow that pattern that we did before. Because you see, we are going to draw Mega Lucario making an aura sphere. That's right. Figured I'd make you guys wait so long, I give you more than just a simple Lucario picture. All right, and same thing here. All right, now right about here is where we're going to do his chest. Well, not his chest, his arm circle. And right here, we're gonna add the spike. It's gonna be a little hard to see now, but once we erase and ink out, it's gonna look much better. Same thing here, oval. And then a spike. It looks like the spikes are gonna be pointing up and left, but it's really just trying to proportion it with the point of view. All right, and now right about here, we're going to draw downward. So we have the outline of his body. Alrighty, and luckily for us, we have a very good reference of his hands. Give you a minute to look at that if need be, because this is what I'm using, because I've never really been good with hands. Okay, let you look over that quickly. I mean, of course, I'm still gonna show you how to do it. I'm not gonna just show you this and go, here, go draw this, but in case anyone wanted to like see it for themselves about Lucario's hand, there you go. You're grunty. I like your spirit. All right, so right about here is where we're gonna make his paw or hand. Even though they're paws, Lucario is cool enough that they deserve to be called hands. Because you don't label him as an animal, you label him as awesomeness. And really, that's the only way you could label Lucario. All right, that paw here. All right, and right about here, we're gonna do his arm design. Now, there's a specific pattern for this, but we're gonna be a little creative. Draw a curve there, draw a curve here. Yeah, that's one thing I like about Mega Lucario is that when it comes to the patterns he has on him, there's room for creativity, yet still looking authentic. And I love that. So even though what I'm drawing may not be the correct one, it's something that I personally like to do, yet it still gives off that authentic feel once we color it in correctly and everything. All right, and then right here is where we're going to draw his chest spike. Make it look like a big Hershey kiss there, because that's what Lucario's gonna do. He's gonna kiss you with his fists. It's not gonna feel nice. And we're gonna finish up his torso here by making these triangles. And look at that, he looks almost like a paper bag ghost. Woo, woo, woo. I'm sorry. All right, and now, gonna mess with his leg. It's gonna be a 3/4 thing, so we're not gonna get his complete legs, but we're gonna get a good amount of his legs. Boy, Lucario got them pretty big hips there. Nah, it's just cause Lucario don't skip leg day. That's right, people, he does arms and legs. He ain't fooling around, man. He will punch and kick the snot out of you. All right, next up, we're gonna work on his tail. Now, his tail can be done many different ways. The way I like to do it is to make it almost look like a giant fire, per se. And I think it's the simplest way to do his tail, but I've seen many different ways of his tail being done with like long strokes of fur, almost resembling hair, stuff like that. So really, there's a lot of ways to make his tail look cool. Go up, just curve down to here. And there you go, that's his tail. And for the piece de resistance, the Aura Sphere. Now, how should we do this? Should we do a big Aura Sphere that his hands are just holding up? Or should we do him forming the Aura Sphere and just gathering the aura all around him? Ooh, I actually like that idea. Making a tiny Aura Sphere, making it so he's just creating it. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make a tiny circle here. And for right now, that's gonna be it, because with the whole design and everything, we're gonna do that with the colored pencils. So hey, right now, oh, I almost forgot. Gotta do the design on his legs. Gets the same creative design as his arms. You could follow the way that shows on Pokédexes or in the anime, or you could be like me, get a little creative. Either way is perfectly fine. All right, now, okay, my goodness, what is wrong with me today? How could I forget his hand spikes? So guys, I'm sorry, losing it. Just been working a lot lately and it's getting to my brain. Okay, we're looking over, and now we've got everything right this time. And before anyone says feet spikes, we're not drawing his feet, so don't throw me off like that. But all right, here we are. See, look at that, he's grunting. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, come on. All right, guys, so there we have it. This is the basic pencil outline for Mega Lucario making an Aura Sphere. And now comes the inking process. And what the inking process is I take a pen, trace this over with the pen, and then erase everything with pencil. Erase all the pencil marks here. So this will be the part where I fast forward. You may feel free to pause if it goes a little too fast for you. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Whew, boy, there was quite a lot of pencil on that one, I tell ya. All right, guys, next up comes my favorite part. That is right. It is now time for us to color. Yeah, color all up in here. What? All right. All shenanigans aside, we're gonna color this. It's gonna look awesome. Alrighty. Okay, here's the yellow. Right, definitely can't forget yellow. And first off, I'm gonna color in his eyes. Around here, going to be orange. And you know what? Okay, we're gonna use the pen for this one. His pupils here can be black. Or if you don't like black and want to use red, that looks equally as cool. So feel free to do that if that is what you prefer. Alright, and that is the only time we are going to use orange. Now for the other colors, we're going to use quite a bit. Starting with red, let's get all the red parts done. Now for red, it's going to be the tips of his aura sensors, or whatever the correct term is for these. Don't quote me. I am not a professor. Then again, who is a professor on this channel, right? Haha! Zing! This is the professor when he's not even here. Ah, yeah. That's what I do, guys. That's what I do. Alright. The next red is going to be his fists. Alright. Both fists gonna get colored red, yeah. Almost like boxing gloves. Alright, color, color, color. Don't want to get rid of as much white as possible. Alright, there we go with that. And next up, going to be light blue. Now light blue we're going to use a lot. And I mean a lot of light blue. Because that's what aura is. And Lucario is aura. Therefore Lucario is light blue. Case closed and wins. But I tell you though, if Lucario came in Gen 5 along with N, not gonna lie, Lucario would probably be my all-time favorite Pokemon, but shh, don't tell Zoroark. Please don't tell Zoroark, I don't want him getting upset. Nah, I'm kidding. End of the day, I love those two Pokemon just about equally. Now, if they ever gave Zoroark a Mega Evolution, oh my goodness, I think I'd die. But, honestly, at the same time, even though there's no one alive who would want to see a Mega Zoroark more than me, I can understand how it would be very difficult to make a Mega Zoroark, simply because of his illusion ability. Would make that ability basically pointless. And we can't have a pointless ability now, can we? Ba-bum. Yeah. Primal Fish knows how many useless abilities are in Pokemon VGC. Yeah, like slow start. Ugh. Probably one of the worst abilities ever. I mean, why? Why would you even do that? He could be so good. But most matches are over in 5 turns or less. If a match goes on to more than 5 turns, then no. Just no. No match should ever go on more than 5 turns in a competitive VGC environment. Matter of fact, for me, some people kick my butt in like 1 or 2 turns. Yep, so there's that. Next up, we're gonna go yellow. And boy, we're gonna use yellow for a lot of things. Alright, color around here. Just be sure not to get any yellow on his other features other than fur. Because that's all we're gonna do with yellow is his fur. Nothing else. Just squabble that in. Oh, and speaking of Lucario, has anyone seen the new Lucario card that we're getting in the new set? A lot of people say I've heard people so far say it's not very impressive at first, but at first glance I can understand. But if you really look at the card, I mean really look at it, and think of what combos you could do with that, then it's actually turned out to be pretty good. But what I'm more excited about is that now that we know Lucario is going to be in a set, I can almost guarantee you that Lucario is getting a break. I mean, they would be dumb not to give Lucario a break. I mean, who's with me, guys? Lucario break. Imagine that break just being amazing. it would go with the pattern so perfectly. Because in Breakthrough, Zoroark was an amazing break. Breakpoint, Greninja. Now, believe it or not, Greninja is very powerful break. Because I'm testing my deck out on PTCGO right now, and it's doing very well, almost undefeated. But then I face a Greninja deck. And let me tell you, that Greninja deck just stomped me. When I say stomped me, I mean it just crushed me, guys. Like, I didn't even take a single prize against this person. Even when I knocked out a Greninja, life do. So yeah, like I said, that deck just wrecked me. So it's powerful. Greninja is definitely a powerful break. And now if Lucario gets a break this set, watch that be incredibly powerful too. And then boom, the pattern goes on. Crazy. It's like these breaks just love our channel so much. Nah. We a bad channel. No, I'm kidding. Alright, in case I didn't explain, okay, I didn't explain before, we're gonna use the pencil we just used for like a light grayish color for the circles around his shoulders, his aura sensors. Yeah, I apologize for getting trailed off and not explaining the coloring. We're gonna use it for his ears. And we're gonna use it for his face markings. Oh, and we're gonna use this to finish off everything else. Except for the aura sphere creation, which that's going to be the piece de resistance. And that's right, I just said it in French. Resistance! Oh. I am not an evil Frenchman, I swear, guys. Alright. Color in the arms next. Go with that zigzagoon pattern. Boom. I had to, guys. There was no way I was not making that joke. Please forgive me. But come on, really? You expected me not to make that joke? And clearly you people do not know the enigma that is N. That's right, people, I am an enigma. Ugh. Man, I can't even say an enigma. I promise you I'm not faking, that was me really trying. Oh, that's embarrassing. But oh well. Who wouldn't get tongue-tied in front of awesomeness that is Mega Lucario? Speaking of which, he needs to get a Spirit Link already. He better, like, when it comes to next rotation, hate to say it, but it looks like after Worlds this year, it's gonna be, we're at least gonna lose up to Furious Fists. It really stinks, but we're guaranteed to lose even up to at least that much. Heck, we might possibly even lose Phantom Forces with the rotation. But Furious Fist for sure. And that means, unless he gets reprinted, no more Lucario EX. Sniffle! Sniffle! But it's okay because we're going to have the Steel type Lucario. That can be very powerful. That's right, for those of you who didn't know, the new Lucario is Steel. Something we have not gotten in a very, very long time. Matter of fact, in English, I believe the only Steel Lucario that was ever there, well, pure Steel card, was from a Platinum set. I just can't remember which Platinum set. But I remember a Platinum set had been Steel, and that's it. I think Japan got another one, but I'm not sure if we got it or not. Alright guys, we're almost done here with Mega Lucario. Now for the Aura Sphere. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, so y'all can see what I'm doing. Center line that there. And yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do is draw a tiny curve here. And shade in everywhere but that curve. Alright, so that's done. And what we're going to do is just make dots. That's right. Dots. He's gathering up that energy. about to hit you with a Hadouken Kamehameha Aura Sphere. Okay, I think I just came up with the most awesome sounding attack in the history of nerddom. Like, no other nerd attack can even compare to that. Hadouken Aura Sphere Kamehameha Wave. Yep, we've done it, guys. We have come up with the most awesome attack name in existence. Yeah! Woo! And you know what? We're gonna add one more line of dots. And there we have it. He's gathering up energy for that Aura Sphere. And just like that, nope, let's zoom out. Just like that, guys, we're done. Mega Lucario right here. And I cannot have any artwork. Nope, wrong thing. Where's my brush at? No, my brush! My brush is missing. Be right back, guys. Gonna go get my brush. Okay, the brush was right next to me on the bed, so yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. Just, I've become almost a bit OCD with that. Like, I cannot end a drawing video without my signature there. So there you guys go. We have Mega Lucario charging up that Aura Sphere. And there you go, guys. I apologize that it took me so long to do, but we have done it. And Mega Lucario approves. He gives the fist of approval. Alright, guys, so if you like this video, be sure to like, comment your opinions, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. As you can see, we do more things than just TCG. We like to do fun little videos like this every now and then. And yeah. And tell you what, I'm gonna let you guys decide what my next how to draw should be. So in the comment section, type in what you would like to see me draw, and I'm gonna look through that, and I'm just gonna pick one from random, and yeah, we'll go from there. So again, this has been N with the Pokemon Evolutionaries. I am so happy that I got to finally show you guys how I draw this, and see you all later.